Perhaps they have nothing to do with the things going on in the chart. Perhaps they're internal. Have you ever considered yourself pondering whether or not you deserve to be successful? And that sounds silly. Some of you may snicker to that, thinking, who would think that? I'm not submitting the idea that you are willingly and knowingly doing these things, but consider for a moment, perhaps you have such a deep-rooted event or a lack of just mental health. But perhaps maybe you lost a parent, maybe you lost a spouse or a child, and that deep-rooted grief is gnawing at you internally, and perhaps that's been a barrier for you. Perhaps you don't believe you deserve to be successful, because to be successful and to be financially independent means that you've moved on. And some of us, whether we want to accept it or not, hold on to these things as mental barriers, living in deep-rooted self-guilt. Have you ever considered the possibility that the lack that you have in understanding the marketplace in a consistent capacity really has nothing to do with the trading? I can tell you, as a young man, when I first was introduced to the marketplace, I really wasn't that astute. I didn't have any real interest. I was intrigued, but I didn't believe deserved to be successful.
Yo, what up, what up? We're back again for New York session, guys. New York session, Tuesday. What a London session. Did anybody catch GJ? Did anyone catch this one? What a move. At one point it just dumped like 100 pips in 15 minutes. That's amazing. It's amazing. Let me get some music. Alright, damn, this move. Amazing. Send it out in the group, Telegram group, before it happened. So here you go. This was the chart from the Telegram. Right, 15-minute chart. What a trade. I saw a lot of people catch it in the Telegram. Well done, I got messages. Was a high probability setup. 8R trade at least, but there's still room to go down. I don't think it's done yet. There are clean equal lows down here, so let me catch up with the chat, guys. Sorry. How are you guys doing? Good day, everyone. Your videos are very helpful. Thank you, Raja. My name is El Tigre. Welcome, El Tigre. I'm good, Steven. How about you? Second time here. Limey, welcome back. Not looking at GJ? Oh, unfortunate. Yesterday, this is why I don't trade Monday. Yesterday, it looked like we were gonna disrespect this fair value gap, and then I saw Asia trade back down into it. Right, Asia session traded back down into it. Then, if you look at the 15, we rated this high during Asia. So this should be a high which should not get disrespected anymore. Then we left clean sell side liquidity in the form of a trend line, right? Then we have this intermediate term swing high. So their stop loss is our entry, right? And then you enter in the fair value gap and the stop loss above this high, and then yeah, the rest is history. Cuckoo trade, man, and insane, the volatility. And I was expecting Euro GBP to go bullish too, so that helped out a little bit. So if we look at the Euro GBP, it went straight up bullish. That's amazing. And that's again waiting on Monday, right? So this was last week. It looked like it respected this fair value gap, right? But I don't trade on Monday because I want to see what the week starts off with. Now Monday closed above again, so looks like we're just gonna go bullish because we're disrespecting. And then yeah, the next daily candle, you can see just massive pump up. And then in this whole range, right? Candles all closing on OTE levels. So this was proper high probability. Right, so thank you BZY production, man. Will GJ fill that void? I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I mean, yeah, I don't really feel like it will fill in. Not right now, at least. But if you take the whole range where the move happened from, we didn't tap equilibrium yet, so there's a chance we trade up higher and then fill it. So that's why I have this range over here. So we could still trade up higher. Hello DK. I slide it in your IG DM, so I'll check in a second, bro. Can't wait for the Bitcoin live commentary. Yes, so somebody asked me to do some Bitcoin. I'm gonna tell you already, and maybe you're not gonna like it, but this is horrible. I wouldn't want to trade in this situation. So why? Because it's one big accumulation right now. We're accumulating off the old lows which got rated. Okay, you cannot get a clear directional bias from here. So I mean, there's sell side liquidity, right? All equal lows, all equal highs. How do you determine where you want to go? Right? It's pretty hard. Let's look at the daily. In my personal opinion, I still think we're gonna rate this low. I don't think it's done yet with going bearish. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, we could have some. We could rate previous weekly low, return into fair value gap, and then drop down again. That could happen. But it's hard to determine right now where Bitcoin wants to go because it's accumulating, right? What happens the most of the time with accumulation? We have accumulation. Probably we're gonna get the manipulation phase upwards and then distribute down because people think this. There are stop losses below here right now because people think that it has bottomed out. It was a crypto crash, right? So people who got in will put their stop losses below here. Yeah, at some point I think the algo will rate this. I mean, it should. This is one of the It's a really good trade this morning. I love London session way more than New York session, so. What is USD CAD doing? Still also terrible price action. The practice chart from the Zoom session, guys, is moving in our favor. This fair value gap, and we're moving away from it, so that's moving too. Bro, there were two fair value gap. Why did you use the higher one on GJ, Steven, or? You mean this one? You're a Bitcoin buyer at 70,600. Oh, you're still good. You're still good. But you're a long-term investor, it seems like, not really a day trader on Bitcoin, so. No problem, BJ. Yeah, it's if you look at the lower time frame, these candles are all gapped. Is there a better one? Bitcoin futures? No, that's thermal too. What do you guys use for Bitcoin? Coinbase? Yeah, that's better. Right. Yeah, so we have buy side liquidity up here. And then we have stop losses of, let's just call it sell side liquidity. Yeah, and right now we're trading back down below this 15-minute fair value gap. So we could see a little bit of bearishness. But yeah, overall it's hard to trade this because of the sell side and buy side liquidity present, and we're in a range. You use no gap candle indicator. Nice. Didn't know that one existed. We have some news to, I think, too, in a few. We've got flash manufacturing PMI. And tomorrow we have FOMC, guys, so dollar pairs might consolidate a little bit. Because with FOMC, price tends to consolidate, which is annoying. There's nothing unmitigated, so I would assume Bitcoin to go bearish in this session. Let me see, is there something over here? Teeny weeny tiny little gappy over here. Oh, big fat red line. Lol. So, yeah, and that's very close to the low, right? Yeah, that's already very close to that low. Yeah, I would expect bearish this session, just by the fact we're trading below this fair value gap again. Nope. Let me get back to the chat. Sorry guys, distracted by bit. Yeah, when ICT goes live, I will head off. Did you cover gold already? No, not yet. Not yet actually. It's kind of a little bit ranging right now on the lower time frame. My higher time frame draw was into the daily fair value gap. Because right now silver is going back into premium. And I would expect Bitcoin to go down, or gold to go down when silver hits premium. So that's actually what I'm waiting for. So let's see what's DXY doing at the moment. Yeah, I still think we should go bearish, just because on the higher time frame we're still in premium, and I want to see this daily fair value gap hit before I want to be a buyer on the dollar. So GU, GJ, or GU, EU should go up still, and then EU should go up more. Just because EG is bullish, right? So if EG goes bullish, then GU goes down easier. Actually had this internal range liquidity over here for an entry for a buy, but we're not there yet. So this is my buy area. Would I want to buy, right? I only buy in discount, not in premium. Yeah, this is ranging, nothing too much happening. I'll have to wait. Hey Thomas, thank you. GJ was a banger, actually. Actual monster trade. Volatility also, if you go to the 1 minute, look at this 1 minute candle. 60 pips in 1 minute. Actually crazy. So on somebody asked me about partials. Do I partial? Yes, of course I partial. Right. So let's take a look at the GJ. I had one early entry over here on this OB. Stop loss was still above here. This was smaller, lower risk for an early entry because I didn't want to miss this move because it was high probable to go down. Then when we hit the gap, I entered two more. I closed the early entry. I closed that one before London Open to reduce a little bit of risk, so I had a better entry, and the early entry was gone, so that's fine. That's risk management. Then I secured like 30% when we were at the lows, and then because I didn't go break even yet, I wanted to go break even when we clear these lows. But securing 30% and leaving your stop loss still makes you makes you reduce the risk even more, right? So when we broke the lows, I took some, and then when we dumped like 60 or 70 pips, I secured some, and then I secured some more, and then right now I'm securing another one. Because I was actually hedging gold, but yeah, gold decided to take me out over here. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but this is the way I hedge. I use my runner to close what I lost. And this is really painful actually, but it's fine. We're still very, very much up for today. That's actually sad. Because same thought process on GJ, right? We cleared the highs over here. Then we're breaking structure. So these highs should stay intact. Gold decides to wake me out for some reason. So if we have a second liquidity run. This one I was not expecting, so that's why my stop loss was down here. But yeah, that's fine. Oh lord, Sunshine has just... Sunshine is the new market maker. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sunshine. That's really lovely of you. Straight up the market maker package. It's amazing. Can I get some hearts in the chat for Sunshine? Lovely, lovely, lovely. I hope you took GJ if you were in the Telegram, Sunshine. You do way too much for us. Thank you. Thank you, Sunshine. You oversleep. Yeah, you got a busy life, right? So that's understandable. I have no kids and stuff, right? So I have a little bit more freedom. I have a little kid dog, but that's it. So yeah, I said GJ is not done yet. We could still trade back into premium, but I would assume we're just gonna go straight for these lows, because that's the target eventually. So Bitcoin slowly moving down too. What is gold doing? Is it gonna... Yeah, this is a little bit tough price action. I think we'll need to wait for the news. So have to wait for some volatility to kick in. I want to see some liquidity purges, and then hopefully a fair value gap where we can enter. Yeah, GJ is still moving. Darlington, if you are going to aggressively say to me that I have to answer your question, I'm definitely not going to answer the question. USD JPY bullish. I mean, yen is pretty strong at the moment, so you want to take the weakest. Let me break it down for which pair to choose when you want to trade a yen pair, right? We have euro yen, right? GBP JPY and USD JPY. What was the weakest currency today, right? We look at the euro GBP, we see pound is weak. We look at DXY, it's just a little bit accumulating, hanging around. It's not really doing much. So overall, on the bigger picture, pound is weak, and we know JPY is strong at the moment for this session at least. Oh, Darlington, yeah, it's just on the internet. I don't know. If somebody said answer my question, I assume it's like passive aggressive. So, but we'll get over that for in a bit for the price swings. But let's look at USD JPY. So this one is just hanging around. It's a little bit weaker than EJ. But where are we currently? Are we in a gap or something? Or is this an old one? Yeah, it's an old one. Yeah, daily time frame, we have these lows right here. So I would assume those to get liquidated. So I'm still favoring bearishness. So strong yen, and that's why GJ is just dumping. Bitcoin is very slow. I don't trade crypto, so I don't know what like the volatility times are, but I guess in kill zones too. So it's just amazing, Sunshine. Thank you so much again for the subscription. That's amazing. Don't forget to send me charts if you want something reviewed, right, on Telegram. It's the least I can do for you. Philip sends a chart, so let's take a look. Oh, you took GU cells, looks like. Philip took this one. Very nice. I mean, your entry is good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it makes sense because these lows are so equal. So I was actually thinking at first maybe you should have waited till it broke, but if you see it being equal and then that fair value gap is present and you have SMT and it's rated the highs already, yeah, why not take it, right? That's a good confluence. Pretty good. Well done. Crypto volatility just before 9 AM and 9:30 when the futures market open. Makes sense, makes sense. How long are you doing this TO? What do you mean, Terminator? I'm looking at Euro AUD 1 hour equal highs, coming off daily fair value gap. Should wait for this. Yeah, this is Euro AUD is actually the practice chart I go over during Zoom sessions every week with the Telegram group. And this was actually drawn out before in the Zoom, and I agree. These equal highs are our target. So yeah, pretty good actually. Should get hit. Best days are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for crypto. Okay, okay. So right now, crypto's slowly moving bearish as expected. It's just stopping below this, before this low, right? This inducement for buyers probably. So I still think this low will get rated. It's just inducing. Get back to gold. It's actually sad I got stopped out over here. But oh well. What you gonna do, right? I take losses too, so. Might be setting up for a nice long here in line with DXY entering fair value gap. Was talking about EU in my first message. So you're looking for longs on EU or DXY longs? Because I actually think something else might be present. Yeah, I think it will go for Asia low this session. Because if we look at it right now, we're respecting this fair value gap. Right, we're breaking structure right now. We're trading above daily opening. Actually, let's take this 15-minute fair value gap. And then, do we have SMT? Do we have a lower low? Yeah, so this is in sync still. I will check NAS in a second, guys. You're looking at EU longs. Yeah, EU should go long eventually. I don't think DXY is done yet with going down. We need to head into this OP down here and fair value gap, because that's that one is actually in discount. Right now we're not in discount. We might trade up back into this fair value gap on dollar, but overall I think we should still draw lower on the daily. And there's liquidity down here too. Yeah, Asia low is your concern. Yeah, same. Same. What is PD array? PD array is premium discount array. Yes. Okay, look at DXY on the higher time frame. Yeah, let's. If you watch my market outlook, you know exactly what I am expecting for the higher time frame. But let me just quickly show you. We're having a swing high on the weekly, fill the fair value gap. Now we have this new dealing range, right, from down here to up here. I want to see trade back into discount before we can go bullish on dollar again. So we need to enter on this daily fair value gap, which is also, there's also an order block in it. So that is the draw on liquidity for me for the dollar. So that's higher time frame. And from here we have to see what happens. We can still trade lower because we have all these equal lows down here, right? So it doesn't mean we're gonna go bullish straight up from here. We might retrace up and then continue down to take out these lows. So yeah, that's actually what I expect. Yeah, GU is only a buy when it comes into this blue area for me, because we have to take this internal range liquidity before I wanna be a buyer, and then we actually have the chance to rebalance this void, and we also have relative equal highs up here, right? But it's just not the time right now to buy, in my opinion. Yeah, this one makes the most sense to me. And also we still have a daily fair value gap, so we really have to wait and see how structure forms in this 4-hour fair value gap. So we have to be patient. Yeah, GJ. Goodbye, man. I'll see you at the bottom. What did gold do? Yeah, gold. Oh man, it's so nasty. Sometimes, I don't know, man. Sometimes unlucky, I guess. It's fine. Actually unlucky. But can't complain, right? With GJ. Oh, yeah. That's fine, we can still find an entry again. Oh, what a sad life for gold. Okay. You got 7R on GJ. I only got 3R, still profit, but need to work on my stop loss, is too big. Yeah, Thomas, you can backtest how to put your stop loss better, right? But yeah, I did not. I did like 4.5R or 5R on GJ because I took partials too, right? So not 7R. But when it's done, it's gonna be above 7R on that one. You're bullish on DXY today? I mean, it could go bullish into here, and the fact that we're trading below daily opening doesn't help for us to be bearish. So we might have a London swing and a New York open reversal. But overall, on the higher time frame, I still think we should go bearish. But we can go back into a discount or premium rather. Because right now, if we take this range we're in, right? If we take this dealing range, we need to be above this area for a sell. So we can draw into this, maybe touch this mitigation block, which would fully fill in the 4-hour fair value gap. And that would make sense to drop from there, and we would take internal range liquidity, which is also favorable. There's always tomorrow, yes. What is your actual range on GU? You can watch the weekly market outlook I do every Sunday. You will see me explain exactly what I'm looking for. But if you look at the weekly time frame, this is the biggest range we're in right now, from here to down here. We're still in a weekly discount. If this is the low, the actual low, on the daily, we have these highs over here. We might trade back into this fair value gap though, so that's what we gotta keep in mind. But I'm expecting this 4-hour fair value gap down here to get hit. And then right now we're in this range, so we could even draw lower. So that's why I'm cautious on GU. And then this area, probably a better buy area. That's the key. One trade will give you 10% instead of looking at some other trades that get the monthly limit. It's hard to hold the trade with big profits. Yeah, it is. But this one was actually easy to hold because it moved 60 pips in 1 minute. So, yeah. Then if it moves like 60 pips in 1 minute, okay, that's a little bit cheating, right? Because I think you can hold on for 1 minute. I think I wasn't even looking at the chart. I think I was doing something else. I just got an alert that it moved, and then I watched, and it was like, okay, I guess we're gonna dump again. But I was expecting this anyway. This area. What is Bitcoin gonna do? We're about to take out, oh, we took out internal range liquidity. So if we're bearish, then we should head up into here. Because we have these lows right now. So something like this. Alright. Let me put an alert over here before it gets hit. Okay, somebody wanted to see indices. Yeah, so currently we're in this range. I'm actually expecting two scenarios we could expect right now. Because this is the new dealing range we're in right now. So we took this sell side we took this sell side liquidity. We took buy side liquidity, so now we have a new dealing range. We have this overnight gap, which needs to be filled. So we have two situations. Either we're gonna go in, go down, go up, or an equity open is gonna go straight down, and then I think we're gonna fill in this gap. So I read in real life, yeah. I use IRL for in real life too, so yeah. But Bitcoin is hard right now because there's so much liquidity everywhere. There's buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. So this is also a rejection block, so we might as well just trade through it. Let's see, it's going to be interesting to monitor this. A lot of money to grab in Bitcoin. Yeah, sometimes it moves like insane, right? It's now a crypto stream, guys. What were your GJ Confluence today? Actually, looking at the 4 hour, right? We had this fair value gap. We traded above it, so this happened on Monday. we're still trading above weekly opening, so there could still be a manipulation phase going on. Then I started to see price trade back below Asia, or below this fair value gap, right? So then I saw Asia create these clean lows, and then go to the lower time frame. We had internal range liquidity up here. We had a trend line going on. We have equal lows down here. So everything was setting up for a sell. So I just took the most logical place to take a sell, where people's stop losses are, and where breakout traders think the price will go, and people who have their stop losses below here because it's equal lows. So that was the confluence. Thanks for the crypto stream, even if Bitcoin is asleep. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Thomas, but don't spoil it yet. So news hits right now, I think. Oh no. In an hour. I'm reading it wrong. It's in an hour. News is in an hour. Let's see if Bitcoin can come into that gap, and then let's see what happens after. This is not a signal, guys, okay? So if you watch ICT's live stream, he is tape reading, right? This is what we're doing right now. We're not gonna enter. We're gonna see what price does when it hits, and we're gonna study it. Use the cat. Yeah, it's ranging. It's nothing much. We traded above and below daily opening, and it's not really showing its hand right now. So it's not in a favorable place where I want to take an entry. Look, it's nasty price action. But I would favor bearishness more. So that's the only thing I can say. And that's the fact, because on the daily time frame we have this gap here and it's being respected. We have these lows and this unmitigated order block, which I expect price to draw into. So alright, Thomas. The best non-financial advice, exactly. Exactly. Niet van mijn bord eten. Scar. What did you guys catch today? Anybody took something? News 10 a.m. Yeah, 9:45 actually, but it's about 10 a.m. Any re-entry opportunity in GJ? I would not suggest trying to re-enter. But if this low stays intact, we have equal lows right now from here to here, right? So if this will stay intact, it's probably gonna draw into premium again. And then I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's not like a clean, a price where you can cleanly enter, just like this morning. This morning you only had one area where it should reject from, so then it's easy to pick a trade. Pascal GU sells, nice. Stopped out on EU long, took gold long. Alright, no trades today, Daniel, that's fine too. No trades is also a good trade sometimes. Do you think gold will sweep that relative equal highs? I'm not sure what's going on right now. I'd rather higher time frame. I would expect it to draw into the daily fair value gap. It hit a small daily fair value gap over here, but it also this is the start of the market maker model. This was the original consolidation, so we've completed the model. So we could still trade higher, but I would expect some sort of retracement. Beep. Remove fast before it beeps. There, Bitcoin is coming, man. 4% Kareem, nice. Let me put an alert here before I miss it. There's a lot of force on gold. I would not don't enter when there's so much force behind it. So even though we have this range right now, there's a lot of power behind this move right now, so we'll have to stay careful at the moment. Gold covered my loss, still holding a partial from yesterday in gold. Nice. Oh, did it just barely miss? It should come. It should still come. Yeah, guys, one more month of streaming, and then I'm probably done with streaming, so that you guys know. So if you wanna watch the streams this month, and then probably until 20th of June, that's probably gonna be the last day. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do only Friday streaming, because yeah. Isn't this just amazing how we all have the same outlook on price most of the time? Yeah, if you trade the same style, right, then you should have, if you're studying it correctly, then there should be the same opinions on all kinds of instruments. Why stopping? Because time, and it's an investment too for me. It's I like making videos, but sometimes it can be really boring, right? Streaming, because I'm watching charts, and I'm more of a London session trader too, so I'm not sure. We're gonna see. Gonna see. There's no bearishness at the moment, so this dealing range probably gonna get raided. This little stop out was not significant at all, right? Just, how much is this? Like 3 pips. It's not much. It's not boring at all. Okay, that's good. I missed 2 trades today on AUD, USD, because I wasn't focused on the charts. Can't believe it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Always need to be high focused. Highly focused. Did I do the paid mentorship? Yes. Gonna miss you like this a lot. I will be streaming on Fridays. You can catch up on Friday. This strong sell-off came from the trend line, so I think it's fake. That's trend line. Like this one, the down trend line. Yeah, this is definitely gonna take the high. So this dealing range is out of the question at the moment. There was nothing showing bearishness too, so it's still a waiting game. It's kind of range bound at the moment, right? USD CAT also ranging. Yeah, the new hourly candle is gonna open soon too, so. Did I do all the YouTube videos? I think I almost did them all. And how long did it take me? Probably 8 months or something. Yeah, about 8 months. Because you need to take notes too, right? You need to really study properly. Don't just watch a video and then listen. You need to write stuff down. You need to backtest what you've learned, apply it in live market conditions, on demo of course. Did you have to understand the first 3 months before going the next months in a mentorship, or you got it as you went through? I actually like redid a few months like 4 times, because every time you learn more and more, and you catch up, you catch new stuff when you rewatch the videos. You will not get everything in the video. ICT drops so many gems. You have to rewatch it 3-4 times. How did you approach it? I'm almost transcribing this stuff. It takes forever. I don't know if transcribing is the way to go, but definitely write down key things which are important. Excuse me. Yeah, macaroni is right. Write down everything what has to do with time. That's the most important. Price is nothing without time. Alright, I'm gonna stream until stock exchange open, and then I'll watch it for like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna head off. Enjoy the rest of the day. Gotta take care of some stuffs. $133 watching right now. Welcome everyone. If you like the stream, then hit that like button. If you want to have some analysis on a chart, then just tell me in the chat and we're gonna look over it. Right? You were trying to watch videos on YouTube, but there were so many fits I couldn't understand where to start. Can you narrow down? Yeah. Yes. This is good. Good question. This is what you have to do. Go over OTE primer. What is another one? Yeah, and these videos are good. Like this one. Advanced EBITDA insights, and then go to liquidity purge and to revert, and then go to mentorship 2022 YouTube. This is the way. And enjoy your 500 hours of study, because this is a lot already. Do you also do sim sessions on S&P 500? I have not done that actually. Maybe I should. I always do Forex, but yeah, so I'm favoring this situation with equity open, so let's see what happens. If BG is still in the chat, do you like this anticipation? It was off by how much? 280. So, but it didn't hit the fair value gap, so no entry. Unfortunate. No, Dirk. YouTube needs to be done first, for real. Do you trade with the 90-minute cycles? No, because I don't want to complicate my trading. But I know how it works, but it's not necessary. You're welcome, BG. Yes, I watched all those series first. I watched like literally everything, almost. $500 hours, I think I need to get a job then. Why you need to get a job? If you don't have a job, you have time to study, right? Okay, let's remove this range. Let's put it over here. Right, let's take a look. It's a big gap. Big gap. Can we narrow it down? Yes, we can. Slightly. Do you think the order block on M15 gold will make it reverse? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at the moment. It doesn't have a clean sell side of the curve forming, so we'll have to wait. Unfortunately, there's a lot of waiting in trading, so if you don't like waiting, then trading is not the option. I want to see like a clean sell side of the curve forming, because right now order flow is going up. And I want to be in. Do we have yeah, this kind of order flow when you see it's going down clearly and then not breaking highs. NES is already in this fair value gap. And there's a huge gap here that needs to get filled. So no rush, we need to see what liquidity is going to be grabbed first. And we have to be patient to wait where price will be really delivered after.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Yeah, this gap is not as large as the other ones. I think S&P is going to be the best one to trade. Are you vaping, bro? What do you mean? Smoking it? What? Yeah. Hey, just because I'm from the Netherlands, right? It's not mean I am smoking at the moment. Especially when trading, right? Need to be focused. Can't trade when smoking, in my opinion. See you around, BZY, man. Thank you for joining the stream again. Mind is to be clear. Indeed, indeed, sir. Indeed. And gold is not gonna stop soon, so I'm not interested in gold anymore. We have to wait. Have to wait. Look, you have this little tiny fair value gap where it tapped into, but it looks more like equal highs right now, right? So bro, is there a 4-hour fair value gap in the daily OB of gold? Do you a bearish fair value gap or a bullish one? Which are you referring to? Are you referring to this order block or this one? I assume this one. So there are fair value gaps up here, so I would assume yes. But right now we're on the buy side of the curve, so actually looking for sales is not the most high probable. Unless we want to trade it back down into the fair value gap, but we're not there yet. We're not forming structure for sales. Is GJ frozen or something? It's like sitting there for for a few minutes now. You know, the thing is with this displacement happening already, a lot of times there's going to be consolidation after such a large move. So if London moves this hard, most of the time New York session is not going to really move unless we hit a really higher time frame point of interest. Almost 200 pips up on GJ. That's crazy for one day. What is oil doing? I was watching oil too. Okay, so I told in the market outlook we would fill in this gap, which we did. I would assume price to go into this fair value gap down here. But For right now, it's not doing anything. That's why my alert is here, right? So I'm not interested in oil unless we hit it. This gap down here. Take out Friday's low. Can I take a look at US 100? Yeah, I see two situations, right? This gap being filled in and then displacement. Oh, Bitcoin hit that area. We'll check in later. But we could draw into this gap, the overnight gap first, fill it, and then we need to see displacement downwards to go back into this discount area. And then that's the same situation for S&P. And use dirty is already showing bullishness, so there's probably going to be S&T between those three with the opening. Can I look at GCAT? Guys, stop trading GCAT. It's choppy. Yeah, we took this liquidity. Pound is bearish, so we should move down too. Yeah. Same drop as GJ. I don't like GCAT at all. It's so choppy. No problem, Mohammed. But we already took buy side liquidity. So yeah, it's hard to read this, but we have equal lows, so I would assume bearishness just like GJ. Because that one also have equal lows, right? So okay, now you need to see a strong move down. Otherwise, we're gonna go bullish. We need to have some displacement. Oops. GBP AUD is even choppier, mate. It's in a giga range. Yeah, I don't look at GA or GCAT. I love watching GJ, right? Because that one actually moves. AU. Yeah, I think we're in the buy side of the curve, so I would only suggest looking for buys. Because we took major sell side liquidity already, and dollar should go bearish, right? We're still in premium in this range. Elevator music, yeah. You're welcome, Adsmin Osman. What's my opinion on EU? At the moment we're ranging, so it's not clear where it wants to go. But higher time frame, we're on the buy side of the curve and we're still in discount, so I would expect it to trade at least to equilibrium, which is also a daily order block, and then even up here you have equal highs, so I'm not bearish on EU. But it doesn't mean we can't trade down, right? Because we also need to be in a discount to be a buyer. Did I check out NAS? Yes. Again, it depends on the open. Let me put in some lines. Yeah, actually favoring buys more later in the session, probably. Because we're trading below daily open. A London session traded down. Creating a sort of a trend line right now. Got bullish divergence on the 1 hour. Yeah, Nasdaq took the lows. Bitcoin went through the fair value gap. Then it's gonna go bullish. Probably. Oh, this is the wrong chart. What's the Coinbase chart? Oh, this one. Right. Yeah, and then the best thing to do is to wait for this low to get rated. And then we have confirmation. Is ICT going live today? I'm not sure, but I guess he would. I don't know if he's gonna stream every day, but would be nice if he did. Right, let's remove this. Well, let's actually see what happens with the open. It's in 7 minutes. He's at 9:30. Then I'm gonna. That's in 7 minutes. So if he goes live, then I'm gonna head off, and then you can check in at ICT. What are you guys thinking? What's gonna happen on NAS or S&P? Give me your thoughts in the chat. What do you think? Sell before buying. Rate the lows. You think you're gonna rate the gap up? Take London buy side liquidity, then down? No, I'm never, not even close to ICT. He has like a 90% win rate, so I wish, Thomas, but yeah. Next we'll go into the gap and then take out Asia highs. Straight up in the gap. Market structure shift on the 30-minute already, I think. Right. Right, my thoughts are we're gonna clean out this trend line liquidity. Go even deeper below daily opening. Go into discount. Then we're gonna fill up the gap, and then I'm not sure where we're gonna go. Looking at the daily. What is it? Oh, the daily already took. Oh, we already took previous daily high, low. On the 4-hour. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. We can speculate all we want. We have to watch what price does, and we're gonna trade what we see, not what we think will happen, right? I believe it's gonna sell first before it rallies to the upside. We still have a gap on ES below from Sunday open. Yeah, but that one, yeah, it didn't fully fill in. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Powell later today, though, so sidelines for me, no trading. Isn't that tomorrow, Sunshine? Yes, it's oh no, it's Fed Powell speaks actually, but what is he gonna talk about? You're right. Due to deliver pre-recorded opening remarks at, oh, he's gonna deliver pre-recorded opening remarks for American Indian Enterprise Development Reservation Economic Summit. Right. But the real deal is gonna be tomorrow, because tomorrow is FOMC. And that's gonna be a mover. On US30 we have good equal lows on the daily. Equal lows on the third. Right, 3 minutes we're gonna open. Let me grab that 5-minute chart. So we already have SMT, because US30 rated the highs already. So which makes me believe we're gonna move down from equity open, because we already took buy side liquidity here. Zoom out a lot. Yeah. So you're expecting it to go even more bearish, Forest guy? Yeah. Let's see what happens. Alright, Bitcoin is moving correctly, right? So BJ, if you're still here, Show it to your Discord friends. No, just kidding. But it's hard to predict right now where Bitcoin is gonna go. But on current price action, it should rate these lows. And that's all I can see for now. On the higher time frame, it's ranging. Right, 13 seconds for the open. Let's see what it's gonna do. It's already juicing up. The candle's getting bigger. Let me stretch. Right, equity open. Let me split the screen. You can't see US30 on my screen, but US30 rated the highs again. US30 is actually going up, and the rest is, and Nasdaq is going down. SMT right now on the open. Oh, ICT is live, guys. You know what it means? You have to hop over to the better stream. So go to ICT's live stream, guys. Watch him tape read, and I'm gonna focus on my own. I've got to do some stuff later too. So thank you for joining the stream, guys. Once again, if you enjoyed the live stream, hit the like button and subscribe. If you don't want to miss videos, then you need to put on that notification bell, of course. Analysis in the Telegram every morning, right? GJ trade was called out in the Telegram before it happened. Not with not like a signal, of course, because I'm not a signal provider, but I outline the buy and sell areas where I want to see price head into every morning. So pre-London. So guys, thank you very much for joining. Hope you have a pleasant day, and thank you Sunshine again for being a market maker. And yeah, we'll speak soon. Goodbye.